world will never reward those who limit themselves. Oh, wait, what? Pardon me, what does it even mean? That was interesting, right? I know, right? Let's get into the video. Boom! For how long have you been acting like somebody else than who you truly are, so that you would be liked by society? Warning, at first it starts seriously, but it got interesting. It took me a while to really learn to actually be myself, because when you live in a society, people are gonna have different reactions, and one of the signs that you're actually being you out of the matrix or whatever that people have for themselves is that you do something that not everybody does. For example, for me in my university especially, is giving presentations, just speaking up, talking, interacting, being active. Because I don't know why, but in my university people are shy. They do great when it comes to their exams or all that, but when it comes to being active, when it comes to giving presentations, when it comes to acting out of the box, they don't do it. And that doesn't mean that just because they don't do it, I'm not gonna do it. Just because they're gonna go like, what does she think with herself that she's doing it, or blah blah blah, whatever thought that they have, that's gonna stop me from doing it. No. Same goes for you too. For me, the example that I made was with my activity in university. Always showing up and always taking the highlights. But for anyone it's different. Sometimes maybe it feels better for you to avoid the highlight, avoid the spotlight. And maybe you force yourself to be in the spotlight all the time and it doesn't feel right to you. It's different for anyone. You don't have to act like I do. You don't have to act like somebody else does. Just be freely who you want. And if people or your friends are not gonna like it, I'm gonna say one more important thing about friendships. Friends, I'd better say old friends who left you or hurt you, used to be enemies in disguise. And the people who are with you now, despite all of your flaws or any mistake that you make, they are your true friends. So if people around you don't accept you for who you are and want you to change so that you can be liked by them, hey, be you. And that's when the people who are gonna appreciate you for who you are will enter your life. If you always keep censoring yourself, if you always keep acting like how people would accept you, obviously you're not gonna actually be able to be you, because you've always ordered life and the people around you that, hey, I'm gonna act like how you want me to. I'm not gonna act like how I want to act like. And that's gonna be like that. It's as simple as that. It's not even complicated, like really. I don't know why this generation is used to acting like one another, but you're a human, I'm a human, another one is a human too. We all have brains, minds, hearts, souls, feelings, emotions, ideas, creativity, whatever you call. And that makes us individually different from one another. So whoever you are, whatever you're like, whatever your interest is, no matter how weird it may sound to others, follow it, do it, and be it. Because if anybody was supposed to be like the other, hello, the world wouldn't have changed. We wouldn't have different types of arts, we wouldn't have different types of foods, we wouldn't have different types of anything, because everybody just thought the same, everybody just did the same. It's those ones who actually take a different step, decide to be different. Not different actually, I'm not making this video for you to think to yourself, okay, so if they say that, they do that, I should do the opposite. No, you should do what your heart says. Your heart, your intuition, your mind, your creativity, all of them, especially your soul, they actually know the most important and best things for you. You're just gonna listen to them. And it's simple. If you, for example, are not able to hear them, if it's harder for you to hear them, listen to them, makes sense, because for years you've been ignoring them. you've been neglecting them. You've been listening to the sound of society. So it makes sense if you are not able to hear them now, but it's okay. They would never stop calling you back to your true nature. Just takes you to listen to them once, twice, 3 times. The more you listen to them, the easier it will get for you to actually distinguish them from the sound of the society. So, yeah, you know, I believe that everybody is doing great. I believe that everybody has their own art and their own service to actually offer to the world and everyone. And I have this belief that any individual, any type of human is powerful. Like, you could make any example of any kind. I believe that their existence has its own purpose and is amazing. And once anyone decides to get out of the cage that they have created for themselves, for getting dictated by society, the world really becomes more beautiful, just like how it has. And it can even become more beautiful, because imagine somebody who doesn't overthink if somebody is gonna like what they're gonna do or not. If somebody knows deep down that what they want to do is actually good. And hey, don't think that always doing what your heart says is actually what your heart said. Sometimes you might follow the order of the old you and you think that it was your heart. So it might turn out like a mistake, but that one again is the best because it takes you back to the track of following your heart. For example, when you learn, like, if you want to distinguish the difference between good and bad, you can tell what the good is by knowing what the bad is. So when you know what the bad is, then you know what the good is. Because the good is the opposite of the bad. And whatever the bad is, the good isn't. And that's it goes the same for your heart. If you don't follow your heart and suddenly end up following your ego or whatever, then you're gonna learn what the ego is. And once you hear it again, you'll know that this one is ego, playing as the disguise of the heart. That's so interesting. Like, once you start being yourself, you will go through so many tests and so many like new journeys that life would no longer be the same that it was before, because you decided to be different. You decide to be you. So life will actually become the life that actually was meant for you. It's like you choose the life that's meant for you. You step out of the life that society chose for you. And this is so beautiful. Like, I'm already so excited. If anybody after watching this video decides to be themselves. And yeah, this is what I've been learning this past, you could say, 2 years. And it's been amazing because the more I learn to be me, not what somebody else told me to be, the more fun experiences I get. And yeah, here's this video for you if you want more fun experiences, and I'd better say more experiences related to your purpose and more of your friends being actually real friends to you, not enemies in disguise that time will choose. And yeah, I believe that once you truly be yourself, even the obstacles on your path are just obstacles in your eyes. They're truly things that make you even closer to your goals, closer to goodness. And that's it. Well, it's nighttime. I apologize for not having a mic. I forgot to bring it. But yeah, this is the video for this week. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Mwah.